Tuongee yaliyoendelea katika Kenya, na tungetaka kusema tukiwa hapa Tharaka Nithi kama magavana wa Meru, Embu and Tharaka Nithi kwamba number one, tulishtuka sana kwa mambo ambayo iliweza kuongewa na gavana wa Nyeri, gavana Kahiga, ambayo imeshtua kila mtu katika Kenya. Na kwa sababu tuko hapa kama magavana wa Mount Kenya East, tungetaka kusema matamshi ya gavana Kahiga ilikuwa ni yake peke yake. Sisi kama magavana wa Mount Kenya East na watu wetu wa Mount Kenya East hatuamini kamwe aliyoyasema. Tunajua ya kwamba development imekuwa ikikuja hapa pande yetu. Tumeona mabarabara ikijengwa na national government. Tumeona soko mingi zikijengwa na national government in partnership na county government. Tumeona affordable housing ikijengwa katika kila county pande ya Mount Kenya East. Na tumeona development tofauti, kazi ya wakulima, mambo ya fertilizer na stima zikiwekwa katika kila constituency in Mount Kenya East. Tumeona projects za maji ya kulima na ya kukunywa zikiendelea. Tumeona mahospitali pia tukisaidiwa na national government, kama sasa tunajua hospitali ya kule Meru ambayo itakuwa level 6 inajengwa. Kwa hivyo sisi hatuwezi sema ati maendeleo ilikuwa inaenda pande moja. Na pia tunajua ya kwamba kazi ya national government ni kuhakikisha development iko kila mahali Kenya mzima. Kwa hivyo na vizuri pia tuseme tumeshukuru sana kwa sababu kwa speech ya Mashujaa Day ya president tumeambiwa sasa, na tulikuwa tunashtuka kama tutakumbukwa, tuko na dual carriageway ambayo inatoka Keno mpaka Marwa huko Meru, Nyeri. Lakini sasa tumeambiwa tutakuwa na dual carriageway from Makutano to Meru, which will be a game changer for our region in Mount Kenya East. So na tunaona sasa kutoka Mwea kwenda mpaka Meru itakuwa rahisi na itatusaidia kibiashara kama watu wa Mount Kenya East. So sisi tunasupport serikali ya Mheshimiwa William Ruto na deputy wake Kithure Kindiki, na tunataka kuambia tunawasupport, tuko kwa serikali, waendelee kuleta maendeleo vile wamekuwa kiendelea, and will continue to support this government to the end. Kwa hivyo tuache siasa mbaya, tuunganishe Kenya, na tukumbuke kwamba yule alitetea ugatuzi zaidi ya viongozi wote alikuwa Raila Amolo Odinga. And for that reason, we need to respect him in life and also in death. And we really condole with his family, Mama Aida Odinga na watoto. Tuko pamoja na nyinyi, musisikie kama kuna watu hawawapendi, tuko na nyinyi, tutawasupport, tutaendelea kufanya kazi na nyinyi. Asante sana. Yes. Well, let me say this, that number one, we did release a statement. I personally released a statement as a chair of UDA the day before yesterday in the evening, and we disassociated ourselves as the party with his statement and his sentiments. And we cautioned him and said that he should surely follow the ideology of UDA, which is to unite Kenya. We are waiting to take some action at the party level. Now that he has been called by NCIC, we have thought it right that he's actually dealing with the right institution that is concerned with the kind of statements he came up with. But we should surely be communicating to him shortly on our position as a party with regard to his statements. But we completely, as a party, disassociate ourselves with his sentiment and his statements in Nyeri.
Thank you. I want to stand with my colleagues, governors who are here today, to de-associate completely, to associate myself and the people of Tharaka-Nithi and the people of Mount Kenya East with the sentiments that were shared by Governor Mutahi Kahiga, the former Vice Chair of the Council of Governors. Our culture does not involve making mockery or celebrating other human beings or other human lives' death. It does not matter the relationship we had with those people when they were alive. It is not our culture to celebrate even the worst of our enemies' death, if there is such a thing, because we know that life is given by God and life is taken by God, and therefore we cannot have mockery or have jokes around deaths of our fellow human beings. Allow me also to say that as Mount Kenya East, we are part of Mount Kenya. We did not have any meeting either by our leaders of our people to have any stand and opinions around what was alluded by Governor Mutahi. We are a part of one Kenya. We are part of one government that is a national government headed by His Excellency William Samoei Ruto and the 47 county governments of Kenya. Therefore, it is a shame, it is unacceptable that we can even be associated with such remarks, and especially being said to be remarks from Mount Kenya. We want the rest of the Kenya to know the people who live around Mount Kenya are decent people who stand with the rest of the Kenya during this time of mourning. And especially the fact that the person we are mourning has been a uniting factor in Kenya. Raila Odinga has saved this country from going to the dogs on several occasions, not only by conceding defeat, but also agreeing to work with the governments of the day, irrespective of how they conducted ourselves during the election period. I specifically want to say that we are aware from our culture. You know, greediness in life. Most of the times, those people who are choked because of greed, they are not choked by the piece of meat which is in their mouth. They are choked by the piece of meat which is in another person's plate. We want to advise the people from our region to stop looking at what has been done somewhere else by this government. Because whatever has been done somewhere else by this government is the right of those people. Ask for your own development agenda and focus on what you have. When Keno, Makutano, Marwa Road, going to Nanyuki was being made, we were silent as Mount Kenya East. We never had any form of lamentation or any form of acrimony that the road is not being done towards Mount Kenya East, because we knew that is a part and parcel of Mount Kenya. Why is it a problem now when the president announced the other day during Mashujaa that the road from Makutano ya Mwea through Mwea, Embu, Tharaka-Nithi, Meru is going to be dual, just like that other road? When we had the deputy president coming from Mount Kenya West, we never had any problem. We were dancing around it and we were celebrating. Why is it a problem now when the deputy president has come from Mount Kenya East, yet is the deputy president of Kenya? I am saying this because we have realized an attitude problems since the deputy president from Mount Kenya West was removed. And he was not removed because he's a deputy, he was deputy president of Mount Kenya West. He was removed because he had bad manners. It did not matter where he came from. It doesn't matter if there's a community where they came from. Because when we choose a deputy president, it is a deputy president of Kenya and not for our region. And therefore, we would like our brothers and sisters from Mount Kenya West to work with us and embrace unity behind the government of William Samoei Ruto, who I believe has never abandoned them, irrespective of the fact that some of the leaders have shown their back to his government. He does not forget the people who he serves, and I want to say today categorically, when we are standing here as Mount Kenya East governors, I want to stand with my colleagues, governors who are here today, to de-associate completely, to associate myself and the people of Tharaka Nithi and the people of Mount Kenya East with the sentiments that were shared by Governor Mutahi Kahiga, the former Vice Chair of the Council of Governors. Our culture does not involve making mockery or celebrating other human beings or other human lives' death. It does not matter the relationship we had with those people when they were alive. It is not our culture to celebrate